Welcome back to all participants. We would now begin with our session 2. For the same, I would like to introduce Ms. Rachita Agrawal. Ma'am is working as an assistant professor in Department of Commerce MAIMS for the past 5 years. She is currently pursuing her PhD from Maharaja Agrasen University, Baddi. With this, I request Ms. Rachita Agrawal ma'am to deliver the session on Google Docs.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rachita Agrawal, and I will be taking the session today on Google Docs. First of all, I would like to thank Aditya sir for introducing Google Drive to all the participants so well. So taking that as a base, we will start with the session. Let me just share my screen. I hope the screen is visible, and am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. The screen is visible and you are audible as well.
Okay, thank you so much. So starting with the session, the current session is on Google Docs. Now, first of all, before moving on to the hands-on session, let us understand what exactly is Google Docs. Google Docs, it is a part of Google Drive, as there are other softwares also on Google Drive like Google Sheets, Google Forms. Google Docs is also one of them. Now, since it's a part of Google Drive, it's a web-based software and the software is free to use. The basic minimum requirement to use the software is just to have a Gmail ID. That's all. You just require a Gmail ID and you are good to go. You are ready to use the software Google Docs. The software is also available as a mobile application on Android, iOS, Windows, or BlackBerry. You can simply go to Play Store and you can download the application Google Docs. You just log in and you can access all the files there as well. Now we will see, as we will understand more about the software, that it is more or less like a word processor, like a Microsoft Word file we use. Google Doc is more or less like a word processor only. Like we can type, we can create documents in Microsoft Word. Similarly, we can do all the things in Google Docs as well. So why should we use Google Docs? Why not just, stick to Microsoft Word? Why should we move to Google Docs? Google Docs have several benefits when compared to Microsoft Word. For example, since the documents are created online, we can create and edit the documents online, and there is no need to save the document again and again. For example, you're working on a computer and suddenly the lights go off. So you have not saved the document. So all things will go in vain. All your hard work will go in vain. But in Google Doc, this problem does not arise because automatically you just require an internet connection and automatically your things will get saved. You don't need to press Control S again and again. Secondly, we can also collaborate with others. We can work in a team. Simultaneously, many people can work on a single document. Many people can make changes in a single document. Moreover, you can also track the changes that you have made. You can easily track what changes. For example, if 5 people are working on the same document, then all the changes made by each person can be easily tracked when you are working on Google Docs. And lastly, last but not the least, it is based on cloud storage. So as I told earlier also, everything gets saved automatically. So what all things we are going to study today in Google Docs? We will study how to create and share the Google Docs, how to download the document in different formats, how to mail the document as attachment. Then you can also work in Google Docs in offline mode. You can also publish the document on web. You can type in any language, translating the document, then voice typing. many other features. One by one, we will look all the features. Okay, now let us just go. Now, before moving on to the features of Google Docs, how you can access Google Docs. Google Docs आप अपने सिस्टम पे ओपन कितने तरीके से कर सकते हैं? Basically, there are 4 ways in which you can open a Google Doc in your system. The first, most simple way is to simply type on the search bar. Now, this is the search bar. Simply type on the search bar docs.google.com. You simply type on the search box docs.google.com. Now, as you will type, you will see that this window will open. The Google Doc window will open like this, in which you can create a blank Google Doc or you can work with templates. Now, this is the first way to open a Google Doc. If you do not want to go by this way, you can go to your Google Drive, as explained by Aditya sir also. You can go to your Google Drive, and on your Google Drive, you just click on the option, left hand side, the option is given. You just click on the option New. You click on this option, and here you have the option of opening a Google Doc. And you simply click on Google Doc. A new Google Doc window, a new Google Doc will open. Some other ways available to us are on your Google Drive only. Okay, on your Google Drive only, on the top hand side where it is written My Drive, you can see there is a drop down menu available there. Just click on the drop down menu, and from there also you can simply open a Google Doc. The last fourth way available to open a new Google Doc is to click on the right hand side. You can see that these 9 dots are available. Now, these 9 dots are very useful. They will display all the Google apps which are available to us. You just click on these 9 dots, and from there you can access the option of Docs. DOCS, the option is available here. You can open Google Docs from here as well. Okay, so that is the way you can open a new Google Doc in your Gmail. Now, again, I'm repeating, the first thing that is required to work on a Google Doc is to have a Gmail ID. You need to have a Gmail ID. Only then you can work on any Google application, whether it is Google Drive, whether it is Google Doc or Google Spreadsheet. We can work on the application only and only if we have a Gmail account. Okay, now let us see how a Google Doc looks like. Now, when you go and open a Google Doc, it will give you 2 options. Whether you want to open a blank document or you want to open a Google Doc from an existing template. Now, what is template? Template are simply some existing formats which you can use to create new Google Docs. Now, before working on a template, let us see what a blank Google Doc looks like. So, let us open a blank Google Doc. Okay, you see everything. If you see most of the options which are available to us on a Microsoft Word file are available here. The option of file, the option of edit, view, insert, format, tools. All the formats, all the things which are normally available to us on a Microsoft Word software are available here as well. Now, the first thing which we should do for creating a Google Doc is to give it a name. Otherwise, it will remain untitled document only. So, on the left hand side, uppermost corner, you just click and you just rename your document. Let us say I'm giving it a name, Google Docs 1. So you give it a name so that it is easy. It gets automatically stored on your drive so that it gets easy for you to search the same document. The name to be given to Google Doc should be such that as and when you require to search it, you are easily able to search the document. So I have given it a name, Google Doc 1. Now, before working on any of the menu, just see, let's say I am typing Google Docs here. जैसे हमारे पास एक Microsoft Word फाइल में ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है, here also I can align it left, center, then right hand side, then I can create a justified alignment also. I can bold it. I can simply increase the font size here. I can change the font style from Arial currently to Times New Roman, or let's say to any other type of font. I can use this option of line spacing here to provide space. Right now it is 1.15. I can provide more space. So jaise, like all the options are available to us in a Word file, similar options are available here as well. Now the additional feature that Google Docs offer is here on the right hand side. It is written share. Right now, it when you hover on the share button, it will show private to only me. As I have created this document just now and I have not shared it with anyone, no one except me has access to this document. Now, I am the owner of this document. I can decide who all can edit this document, who all can view this document, who all can comment on this document. If I want, I can transfer the ownership of this document to some other person as well. For all these things, you need to simply click on the button share. Now, when you will click on the button share, this window will pop up. On the upper side, it is written share and the title of the Google Doc will appear, which we have given Google Docs 1. And then it will show you can add people and groups. Right now, it is showing Rachita Agarwal, owner, because it is I have created this document. And in general access, it is showing restricted. So let me add some people here. Let us say I am adding my personal mail ID here, Rachita Agarwal 1693 @gmail.com. So I have added one mail ID. As soon as you will enter any ID here, on the right hand side, it will show, automatically it will show editor. You can click here on the drop down menu and you can decide that whether you want this person to be a viewer, that means he can only view the document. He will not be able to make any changes in your document. Or commenter, he can only comment on the document and you can see those comments. Otherwise, he will not be able to edit the document. Or you can make the person editor as well, that he can modify the document. Now, let us say that I have made the person editor. Now, if you want, you can type a short message also. Let me say I am typing, please see for your reference. And you can simply click on the button send and automatically a notification will be sent to this ID which you have added here, and that person will become the editor of the document. Or what you can simply do, instead of clicking on the button send, you can copy the link on the left hand side of this dialog box. You can copy the link and you can paste the link on a WhatsApp chat or an email as you require. Okay, let us say I have clicked on the button send here. Now it is asking me that you're sharing this with an email ID who is not in the Google workspace. Since this is a workspace organization created for the people of MAIMS only, that is why it is showing me this dialog box. Otherwise, if you send this from your personal mail ID, this dialog box will not appear. I will click share any. Okay, now you can see the access is updated and it is showing access updated. Now, if I go on my personal mail ID here, Now, this is the mail ID which I have opened to show you that what the person who is the editor of this, who you just have made the editor, now what he will receive. You see, an email has been received in this account to which I have shared the Google Doc, which says, when you open it, it will say, Rachita Agarwal shared a document and the note which I have written there, please see for your reference, is appearing here as well. Now you can simply click here and you can open the document, and if you want, you can make any changes, web-based software. Now this I have written from another mail ID. If I go to the original one, see, it is written here as well. So that is the most interesting feature of Google Doc, that you can easily collaborate with other people. Two persons or more than two persons can work on the same document and all the changes will be saved here. Very useful for teachers, especially for research scholars. Suppose you're working on a same paper, on a same research paper, and you're writing the paper, you're writing your thesis, or you're making some notes for students. So you can collaborate very well here with your fellow colleagues. Now, this was the feature of creating and sharing a Google document. Now, another feature that is available to us in the Google document is that you can download it in any format. Now, when we are working on Microsoft Word, we have to save it as other format. Maybe we have to save it as PDF, or we have to save it as a HTML document. Here, you can simply click on the file menu. So to download a document, to download a Google Doc, you need to simply click on the file menu, and you see an option is available here to us, download. When you go to download, it will show you various options available: Microsoft Word, open document format, rich text format, PDF, plain text. You want to download it as a web page. Whatever you want to do, all the options are available here too. Let's say I want to directly download it in PDF format. Let me tell you, that is the best way to work on a Google Doc. You work on a Google Doc and you download it as PDF. Because sometimes what happens when we download a Google Doc as a Microsoft Word file, sometimes maybe the formatting will change. But you can anytime change that. Simply, I am going to show you that I downloaded this document as a PDF file. Now this will be downloaded here. Now when I open that, you see a PDF has been made for whatever I have done in that document. Okay, now going back, this is how you can download the document. You can do it in any format that is required. Okay, next thing, you can also email this file directly. Suppose you do not want to go into the unnecessary hassle of first downloading the document and then emailing this document, then attaching this file in your email. No, you can directly click on the file menu, go on the file menu again. You can directly click on the option email, and then it will show you three options: email this file, email collaborators, and email draft. Email draft means simply you want to share this particular draft. Suppose I have clicked on email this file. Now it will ask you to whom you want to mail the file. Let's say I want to mail the file to my fellow colleague, let's say Kajal Mittal. So I have, sorry, I have typed the name, I have typed the email ID to whom I want to share this file. The subject automatically it will take the title of the Google Doc will become the subject here, and I can type a message here also. Please see the document. So it will go as a message. Now you have some options available here. First, it is asking, don't attach, include content in the email. If you click here on this option, what it will simply do, whatever you have written in the document, that will simply go as a message in the email. It will not be attached as a separate file. It will simply go as a message in the email. So we do this only when we do not want the other person to see the complete document. So I'm not clicking on this option here. When you don't click on this option, again it will show you below this, it will show you a drop down menu that how you want to attach this file. You want to attach this file as a PDF. We do this mostly when we do not want the other person to make any changes. You want this to attach as a Microsoft Word or as a rich text format or HTML or whatever. You can simply choose whatever way you want. Okay. One more option is available here to you. Just look on the topmost corner, right and left hand side. Send yourself a copy. So whatever you are emailing to the other person, you will also get a copy of the same document. So let me click here that I also want a copy of the same document, and you click on send, and your email has been sent with the file attached in PDF format. So you don't need to download the document. You can directly share the document as email here also. So two ways of sharing. One, simply by clicking on the button share, and the other way is to go on the file menu and click on email. Okay. So that is how you download a document and you mail the document as attachment. Okay. Now in Google Doc, next option which is available to us is working offline. Now I told you in the starting of the session that one difference between Microsoft Word and Google Doc is that in Google Doc all the things gets saved automatically. But remember and keep one thing in mind, these things will be saved automatically only and only when you are connected to internet. If in case you are not connected to internet, nothing will be saved. For example, right now I am connected to internet. Whatever I am typing here, you can see on the here it is showing me on the top hand side, it is showing me that it is saved to drive. Now let us say I want to work without internet and I want this document to be available to me offline as well. Now that option is also available in Google Doc. You can work in offline mode when you are not connected to internet, and as soon as you will be connected to internet, all the changes that you have made in offline mode will get saved here also. So again, we go on the file menu and you have an option here, make available offline. Now, when you will click on this option, make available offline, it will show you that the document is now available offline. Now, let us say you are now not connected to internet and you are making some changes. So no need to worry, whatever changes you will make in the file will be saved in the Google Doc. It will be saved in the Google Doc as soon as you are connected to the internet. Earlier, this problem was there. This feature has been added to Google Doc very recently. This feature was not available earlier, make available offline. So this problem arises because suppose you are disconnected from internet in between your work, so the changes were not saved. Now this feature is also available that you can save the changes in offline mode also. I'm again telling, for making the changes, for saving the changes in offline mode, you need to click on the file menu and you need to give it offline access. Since I have already given the offline access here, now it is asking me that whether I want to remove the offline access from here or not. Okay, moving on to the next feature, publishing the document on web. Now you want that your document should be available openly to all on internet. It should be available on web. Now, how you can do that? Again, right now we are working just on the file menu only. You click on the file menu, and here you have an option of share. You have an option of share here. Now you can share with others. That you can do by clicking on the right hand side corner as well. Share. This share on the file menu and this blue button share on the right hand side menu is nothing but same. They do the same thing. But here on the file menu, the option share has one more option, publish to web. Now, when you click on this publish to web, it will it will tell you that this document is right now not published to the web. You can make your content visible to anyone. Anyone means anyone with your URL can see this document on web. Now, either you can just simply click on the link here and you can click publish. It will again ask you, are you sure you want to publish the selection? Now, why it is asking me? Because once it is published on the web, anyone with the URL of this particular document can access my document. He can see my document. So it will be freely available to the public. So before publishing the document on web, we have to think, although you can undo the action, but still. So you click on publish and you click on OK, it will give you the link. It will give you the link. You can simply Control C. I am just copying the link and you can simply, let's say, I'm sharing this link on our FDP group. You can share this link here. Now I've shared this link on the FDP group. If you will click on this link, you will be able to see this document on the web. Another option which is available to us is embed. Now, when we click on embed, it will share the Google Doc, it will share the drive link. So that are the two options that are available to us. You can share it as a link. Now it is available, the link I have shared on the FDP group. The participants can very well click on the link and see how this document will be made available on the web. Now, as I told you, this action can be undone. You can undo the option anytime you want. You can again go on the file menu. You can again click on share. You again click on publish to web. Now, since it is already published, the dialog box appeared will look like this, and you can click here on stop publishing. Now, when you will click on stop publishing, again, Google Doc will confirm from you that are you sure you want to stop publishing this document? If you click on OK, the document will not be published, will not be available anymore. Now, one more thing which I have noticed here, it is showing to me, restrict access to the following. I have not clicked here right now. Sorry. So even in online mode, you can decide, even when you publish the document on web, you can decide who all should have the access. By default, since I am working on a workspace, by default, it is showing me that restrict access to MAIMS GGS IT University. But I do not want to restrict the access, so I uncheck this dialog box and anyone with the link can open the document. So I'm clicking on start publishing again and I'm clicking on OK. Now the link which is here is the same link. I'm sharing it again. So all the participants can very well open this link and can see the document which is now available on the web. So that is the option of publish to web. Okay, now apart from all these features, one very interesting feature that Google Doc offers us is typing in any language. You can type in any language in which you want in Google Docs, provided you know the language, obviously, but you can use any language and you can type in any language in the Google Doc. Let's say I want to type in any Google Doc in Hindi. Now, again, for typing in any language, I have to go on the file menu. In the file menu, just look, I have an option available here which says language. In the file menu, I have an option available which says language. By default, what is selected? By default, it has selected English, United Kingdom. Now you can change the language and you can use any language of your choice. You see, all the languages are available here, whether it is Portuguese, then Nepali, Marathi, Hindi, all the languages are available here. The one requirement, that is to convert it into any language, is that you should know that particular language. Otherwise, obviously, you will not be able to type. So let us say I have selected the language Hindi here. Now, as soon as I select the language Hindi, one more option on the right hand side will appear. You just see on the right hand side, it is written A. Hindi A is written here. Now, this shows that now I can type in Hindi language in this particular document. Now, one thing which I want to clarify here, for typing in Hindi, in Microsoft Word, definitely you require a Hindi keyboard. But when we are talking about Google Doc, requirement of Hindi keyboard is not there. You do not require a Hindi keyboard to type in Hindi here. You just click on this option and you select Hindi here. Now let us say I'm writing just normal WhatsApp language that we use, Mera. It will show you the option and you just click space bar, it will take the first option. Let us say I want to say Mera naam Rachita. It will show you all the options that is available here. आज हम Google Doc पर, so you see, we can simply use any language, we can simply select any language in Google Doc and we can simply type here. Various options are available here. You want to type it in this way, you can use it this way. Or one more option, just see the last option where a pen is made and it is written Hindi. If I click on this option, a dialog box will appear and here I can, draw any word. I will draw and it will take it. Now, this is difficult for those who are not having a touch keyboard. If you are having a laptop, which is a touchpad, a touch laptop is available to you, then this option becomes all the more very easy. You can simply start writing with your pen here and it will take it. So, aaj it will take here. So, various options are available to us. One more option which is available here is you again go, you click there. It is say that you can also use a keyboard here. You can also use a keyboard here to type. आज हम Google Doc पर. So when I think it has selected some other option. So like this, you can change it. You can change the words. You can write in Hindi. If you want to write in any other language, you can go here. You can again change the language. Let's say you want to write in Marathi. So again, for Marathi, first we have to select the option here. Okay, so it is not taking. There is some problem. Just wait. Okay, so we can anytime write here. Maybe some problem, although I don't know Marathi, but it works very well with Hindi. So you can work, provided you know the language, you can work with any language here. I am again changing the language here to English, and you see that option which was first available here when we chose Hindi is no longer available here. Now, this is a way you can type in any language in Google. But what if I don't know the language? I am not good with all these matras और मुझे हिंदी लैंग्वेज भी बहुत अच्छे से नहीं आती है या मैं जिस भी लैंग्वेज में अपना गूगल डॉक टाइप करना चाहती हूँ आई एम नॉट कंफर्टेबल विथ दैट पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज I want that I type the whole document in English and Google Doc just simply convert it into any language of my choice. Now that can also be done here. Now, before that, I'm going to, okay, I'm going to open this document. Let's say I'm having this document available with me. Now, I do not want to type in Hindi. I do not want to type word by word any particular thing. What I want is that I give a particular document to Google and Google just convert the whole document in one go for me in any language that I want. Now, for this, for example, you have a Google Doc available with you in which you have lots of data. For example, I have one paragraph here. Now, for translating the document in any language, you need to click on the option Tools. The option Tools is available here. You just click on the option Tools, and there it will show you one option to translate document. It will show you the option of translating the document. On the option of Tools, it will show you the option of translating the document. Now you click on translate document, and first thing which it will show you that what title you want to give the document. Let's say I am converting the document in Hindi and I want to give it the name Hindi version. Whatever name you want to give, you can just type that title here. Then it will ask you to choose a language. Again, Google Doc will allow you to convert the document into any language of your choice. Now here you do not need to know the language in depth. Now let's say I want to convert the document as I told you Hindi here. So I select the option Hindi and I click on the button translate. As soon as you will click on the button translate, Google Doc will open a new document. It will not make the changes in the existing document. The existing document will remain as it is. You see, this was my existing document. This will remain as it is. Rather, a new document will be opened by Google Doc. Here it is. Uh, Yes, a new document will be opened by Google Doc, which will convert all the things in Hindi. So you can create, you can, translate any document of any length in any language of your choice in Google Doc. This particular feature is not available in Microsoft Word. Although there are various softwares available online in which you can translate the document, but why should we go to other software when it is freely available in Google Docs? So this is how you can simply translate a document. Let's say I want to again translate this document in some other language. I again clicked on tools. I again click on translate document. Now let's say I want to convert it into let's say Bengali. Although I don't know Bengali, but let's say I want to convert it into Bengali. So I can simply give it a name just to show you that we can do it for any language of our choice. You click on translate and another document will open here which will show you the Bengali version of that particular document. So you see it is as simple to create a document in any language, to translate a document. Let's say you want to translate some article, you want to translate some script from a book you want to translate. So anything, you can do anything with Google Doc. Okay, moving on to other features. We can type any language, we can translate the document. Now, one more interesting feature of Google Doc, which is available to here, is voice typing. Now this particular feature makes using Google Doc very comfortable. It becomes very easy to type. Let's say you are someone who is slow in typing, the typing speed is slow, or for some reasons you are not able to type, or let's say you want to record the transcripts of a particular conversation, you want to record a particular interview line by line, let's say. Now, in these cases, this voice typing feature becomes very useful. Now, how to use this feature of voice typing in Google Docs? Let's say I have opened a Google Doc. Now, this voice typing feature is again available under the Tools menu. You click on Tools, and just below the Translate Document button, the voice typing option is available. It is having one shortcut key also, which is written here, that is Control plus Shift plus S. So if you do not remember the Tools menu, you can simply use Control Shift S and the voice document window will open. Okay, so I am going on the Tools menu and I am clicking on voice typing. Okay, before learning how to voice type a document, let me tell you again, in Google Doc, you can type in any language using the voice typing option also. You want to type in English, you select English here. Otherwise, just click on the language option. Now, this dialog box on the left hand side will appear. Now you click on the menu and you select the language in which you want to type. Supposedly, I have selected English UK here. Now, when you click on this mic button, it will start listening to you and it will start typing here. Let us say I just click here. The belief or perception of an individual must be measured as subjective evaluation rather than an objective actual assessment. Full stop. The third hypothesis of our study is based on the perception of chartered accountants. Next line. The survey was employed. Okay, now I want to stop typing here. You see some of the punctuation marks which I have used here. I said full stop, it took full stop. When I said next line, it has not taken me to the next line here. Now why? Now for that, you just click here. When you hover on the mic option here, it is showing you one question mark here. You click on the question mark option and a window will appear on the right hand side here. Now it is loading. A window will appear on the right hand side here for your help. You see, now to add punctuation, every language has different punctuation for different things. For full stop, we are using English UK. For full stop, we say full stop. For comma, we say comma and it will take comma. For question mark, we can say question mark. And for new line, obviously, we should say new line, but somehow it has not taken here. Now, this is a drawback here. Sometimes when we say some punctuation marks, instead of taking those as punctuation marks, Google Doc takes those as words also. So you have to be very careful when you are voice typing a document. Let us try again. Let us close this help dialog box and let us start speaking again. Now, to start speaking again, first of all, you have to again click on the voice on the mic button here. As soon as it turns red, then whatever you speak, it will simply take it. That is, it is based on their beliefs. Full stop. Therefore, comma, subjective measures are used for data collection. Full stop. Next line. The survey, again, it has not taken. So, what you can do is to go on the next line, you can simply press enter and then it will take you to the next line. Next paragraph. So some punctuation marks it will take and some punctuation marks. So see, whatever I am speaking, it is very quickly taking those words and it is simply typing. Very difficult for anyone to type at this speed. So using this feature, we can type almost any length document in a very short span of time. Moreover, this feature is useful when we are recording interviews. You can simply open a Google Doc and you can simply, turn on your microphone, turn on this feature, and Google Doc will do the typing for you. Let us try and type the document in some other language. Let us say if we want to type the document in, let's say in Hindi, I want to type. Okay, now I am switching on the mic. आज हमारी एफडीपी का पहला दिन है. Okay, you see now some words, the words which I spoke in Hindi, it has taken it very well. But the word as soon as I spoke FDP, it has not taken it well. But you can go anytime. You just click here and you can manually. You have to correct this particular word. You have to manually correct it. And for this, again, you need to change the language because it is in Hindi. So you change the language to Hindi here, and then you can correct any particular thing. Okay, so this is the voice typing feature that is available in Google Doc to us. Okay, again going back to the PPT, that is the voice typing feature. Some more features which we can discuss very quickly here is version history. Now, what is this version?
One person company is a...
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Any doubt? Okay. Anything which you want me to repeat?
I think everything is quite clear to all of us.
No doubts, it's absolutely fine. Please proceed.
Okay, so sorry, there was some network issue. I'm just sharing my screen again. I request the meeting organizers to kindly make me co-host so that I can share my screen. Or if you do not know the language, then the option that is available to you is to simply convert the document from any language into French language. But yes, for to proofread that document, in order to get that document proofread, you need to get it proofread from someone who know that particular language. So anyways, language should be known to you. It is just that when we are translating the document line by line, most of the things are done automatically by Google Doc. But yes, any language can be used here, whether we are talking about French or German or any particular language. All the languages are supported by Google Doc. Okay. Now, after voice typing, the next option or the next feature that we discuss here is the version history. Now, again, something which is not available in Microsoft Word, but a very good feature of Google Docs. Now, worked, let us say I have worked on this particular document. Now, by mistake, I have just, deleted these things and it is safe to drive. I have just deleted these things. Now I want these things back. I have deleted this thing and I have closed the document. Now I want these things back. I want that all the changes which were made by anyone should be seen here or should be available here. Now, in order to do that, there is an option which is available on the file menu, that is version history. Just above the option of make available offline, one more very interesting option is available, version history. Now, it will show you two options to name the current version and to see the version history. Name the current version, simple, you can name, for example, right now I'm naming the current version as version 1 and I want it to, I say just save. Now I have made some other changes here. Let's say I have typed something more here, Google Docs, a very useful application. I have typed something here. Now I again want to name this version. So I name this current version as version 2. So you can simply make the changes and you can give new names to every new version. Click on the file menu on the version history. There is an option which is available to you which says see version history. This version history option is particularly more, it becomes more useful when you are working in collaboration with someone. Suppose you are working in collaboration with some students and you want to see what changes students have made, or accidentally a student has deleted something. You want that particular version to come back. So you click on see version history and this particular window will appear. On the right hand side, see, it will show you the document when it was created first and the changes that you have made to this particular document. Let's say I click on this particular version. So it will show me that this was the version which I have created. It was created on 6th September at 9:35 a.m. And the name who has created this version, Rachita Agarwal. I click on the other one. it will show me that this, you see, when I clicked on this was the version. When I clicked on this, now this is the version. So by going on the version history, you can restore any changes that you have made. You can see any changes that you have made in the past, and you can also restore those changes. Suppose I want this version to come back in my original document. So you see on the left hand side, this blue button is available. I can anytime restore this version. You see, this was another version which I have created, and this is the version 1 जिसको मैंने अभी version 1 नाम दिया था. That is why the name is appearing here, and in all the other versions the name is not appearing. So I can restore any version of my choice, whatever changes I have made, whatever changes some other person has made, all the changes will be available, will be shown to you here. Now, in the version history, you see on the bottommost corner, it is showing you the option of show changes. That is why the option is clicked here right now. The blue tick is on. That is why whenever I am clicking here, it is showing me the changes in green color format, the changes that I have done. For example, I created this document at 7:12. At that time, I have not typed anything, so the document is blank. Then at 9:35, I added some things here, so all the things are showing in green color. After that, I deleted something, so whatever I have deleted and whatever I have added is shown in green color here. This green color is shown here because I have clicked on show changes here. Let's say I have disabled this option of show changes. Now also you will be able to see the versions. But now that green color is gone. You will not be able to see what exactly are the changes. What is the difference between this document and between this document? That is not clearly visible. But as soon as I click here, all the changes will be clearly visible in green color. Whatever changes you have made, that will be clearly visible to you. And you can restore the version anytime that you want. I do not want to restore the version. I simply click on the back here and I will go back to my original sheet here. So this version is to restore the changes. You can undo the mistake that have been made either by you or by anyone else with whom you are working in collaboration. Okay. Now, apart from version history, one more feature, we will come back to this feature later. First, let us understand how you can insert table and a drop-down menu in Google Doc. Now, we go to Google Doc again. Now, inserting table is very simple. You click on the insert option here and you click on you go on the insert option and the table option is here only. Just a second. Just give me a second. Insert. Okay. You click on the insert option and this table menu will appear here. Now somehow that table menu is not appearing here because of some reasons, but it is available in another document. When you click on the insert option, the table option will be available to you on the second option that will be available to you will be table. You can also insert an image and you can also insert a table in Google Doc. Now table, either you can manually create a table like we create in a Word document, like I can select the number of rows and the number of columns that I want to do, and the table will be inserted here. Or what you can also do, when you click on the insert option and you go on the table menu, it will also show you one option of table templates, some existing templates. Now, templates means some existing formats are already available with Google Docs. You can use those formats and you can work on those formats. So you no need to create another table if you are satisfied with the existing formats. Let's say I select one format, product roadmap here. Okay, this table is created here because the cursor was here. And now I insert the table from a table template, product roadmap. Now this is the already available table that is available to me in Google Doc here. The table will look like this. Obviously, you can modify it. If let's say I want, instead of project, I want to give it a name, let's say product, or I want to, let's say, give it a name, major project. You can just simply go on the table menu, insert table, and this table, since it is already, we are using it from an existing template, it has some drop down menu available to you on which you can click and select that whether the project has not yet been started, whether it is in progress. If you want, you can edit these options as well. Let's say I want to add or edit these options, and instead of launched status, I want to give the option of completed, and you just save it. So you can change the options as and how you like them, or as and how you want them. So this is how you can use a table template. Now, talking about these drop down menu, if you are not working on a template, still you can create these drop down menu in Google Doc. Let's say in a table, I want to create these drop down menu. So I go on insert, and here I will get the option of drop down. Insert, and I will get the option of drop down. It will create a new drop down list, and in this new drop down list, you can first give the name to this drop down list. Let's say I want to give the name project status, that is the name of the drop down list. And the option here is, let's say, initiation. Let's say the second option is stage 1. Let's say the third option is draft. And let's say the fourth option is final here. So I can give any option to my drop down menu, and I can simply save it. It will show me the drop down menu here. I can click on the drop down menu and I can select whatever option I want. So this will save your time again and again if you are working on a particular list in which you have to, let's say you have to give the status of yes or no, or you have to give the status of completed, not completed. You are working on a particular student's list and you have to give some set remarks. So you can easily create a drop down menu in Google Docs, and you can easily just, instead of typing it again and again, you can easily give the names to these drop down menus. Okay, so this is how you insert table and you insert a drop down menu in Google Doc. Now, like we have inserted drop down menu, we can also insert some links in the Google Doc. Let's say you are working on a Google Doc and you have shared this file with your students, and you want your students to see a particular document or to see a particular, let's say you want your students to see a particular YouTube video. So let's say I write here, see this video. Now I want in front of this, whatever about I have written, a link should come which will directly take me to the particular video which I want my students to see. So for this, you can click on insert, and when you click on insert, on the bottom side, just come to the bottom and it will show you one option of link. Link can be inserted either by going on the insert menu and then clicking on link, or you can simply press the shortcut key Control plus K. So Control plus K is the shortcut key to insert the link in a Google Doc. You click on the link. Now it will ask you to paste the link. So before you paste the link, I'm going on, let's say I go on YouTube and I take, let's say I take any particular video here, and I have copied the URL, I go back to my document. Okay, the document. I go back to the document and I have pasted the link here and I click on apply. So as soon now I will click on this link. I will go to the YouTube video which I want my students to see. Now, if you want that this link should not appear this big, this is written HTTPS YouTube. This particular text should not come here. It should simply come the word video, and I click on the button video, and it should take me to the YouTube channel. So you click on this, and this you click on the option of this pencil, edit link. I click here, edit link, and it will show me the text which I want to appear here. Now I want the text video to come here. The link will remain same, but the text which will appear here as a link will change. So the word video will come here, and now when I will click on apply, you see the link is very much here, and it is same also. When I will click on this link, it will take me to the same video which I want my students to see. It is just that now the word video is coming here. The look is more precise and it is looking good. So like this, you can create link for any document. That document may be in your drive. That document may be on the web. So that document can be anywhere and the link can be inserted here. With whomsoever you will share this document, they will be able to click on this link and they will be able to see that particular link. So this is how you insert links in Google Doc. Okay, next feature that we discuss here is commenting and suggesting. Now this commenting and suggesting feature can only be used when we are working in collaboration with someone. Let's say I am working a particular Google Doc, this Google Doc that I have shared with my other mail ID, I am working in collaboration with someone. Now I want that the other person should make some changes in this particular document. Now then what can I do is, now when I am clicking here, just see on the bottom right hand side, just you, when you just come on the right hand side of the document, it will show you three things. This plus sign, which is to add comment, this smiley, you can add emoji reaction, and this suggesting edit. Now, when you click on this comment option first, you can add a comment. Let's say I want to write very good, or let's say I want to give a comment here that elaborate. I want the other person, that I have just written here a web-based software and I want the other person to elaborate the same. I clicked on comment and this comment will also appear. Just I am opening the document in other mail ID. Okay, now you see the comment which I have given from my original ID is appearing here, and it has highlighted this particular uh, words which for which I have made the comment. It has highlighted and it has shown the comment elaborate. Now from this ID, if I click on this right button, it will show me. If I click here, now this will disappear because that shows that you have resolved the comment. So when you are working in collaboration with someone, let's say you are working, you can comment and the other person can see what all things you want them to notice or what all things you want them to change. Instead of commenting, you can also directly suggest the other person edit. So instead of clicking on the comment option, you can click on the green button here and you can suggest edit. Now you are suggesting. So now whatever you will type, let's say instead of a web-based software, I want to write Google Doc is a part of Google Drive. Now, this is a suggestion which I have made. It has not, deleted the original one. It has just made a cut with a green line and it has shown the suggestion which I want to make. Now, going to the other ID, just see, this is how it will appear here. Now, it is up to me whether I want to take this suggestion or I want to reject this suggestion. So if I want to take this suggestion, I click on the right button. And if I do not want to take this suggestion, I click on the cross button. So simple as that. You can suggest changes, you can comment on any particular document, you can give a emoji reaction like we do on WhatsApp chat, whether we like a particular document, whether we are okay with it, a smiley face or whatever. So if I click right, that means I have accepted the change. It will just take the suggestion and it will convert my document in this particular format. It will take the suggestion. So this is how you can comment and you can give your suggestions. I'm again repeating, to comment on a particular Google Doc or to give suggestions, you just have to click anywhere and you just come right hand side, just hover somewhere here and it will give you the options. You can give emoji reaction as well. Let's say you want to give some emoji reaction. So it will show you the emoji reaction as well here. This is how you can comment and give your suggestions. Okay, next thing available in Google Doc is citation and referencing. Like when we are working on a research paper, we add citations in Microsoft Word. Now we have various other software also available to give citations or to give referencing. In Google Doc also, we can simply give citations and referencing. Now for that, suppose you want to cite something here. So you click where you want your citation to appear. I want my citation to appear here. You go on the tools bar and in the tools bar, you have the option of citations here. On the tools bar, you have the option of citations. You click on the citations and first thing that it will do is that it will ask you in which format you want your citations to appear. Let's say I want my citation to appear in APA format. Now, first you select the format and then you add the citation source. Let's say I am offering a website as a citation source. or let's say I'm offering a print as a citation source, or let's say I'm offering an online database as a citation source, it will ask you that whether you want to search it on Google. If you want to search it, you have to search it with ISBN number, or anytime you can cite it manually also. So I'm citing it manually. When you cite it manually, it will ask you that what type of databases. Let's say it's a book, it's a print book. You can add name of the author here. Let's say name of the author is the first name you add. Let's take a journal article and let's add the name. You can add the name of the author. So randomly I'm adding some name. You can add the article title. So let's say you add the article title here. You add the journal name here. You add the volume number. You add the issue number. You add the pages here, pages of the article, and you click on add citation source. As soon as you will click on add citation source, it will show you that you have added the citation. Now wherever you want to cite this particular article, you click there and you click on the cite option. It will show you the citation, the page number. You have to either enter the page number manually, or you can simply ignore the page number, and the citations will be added here. So very easy to insert citations. You want to insert bibliography. So wherever you want to insert bibliography, you go there, and on the right hand side you see insert reference option is there. You click on the insert reference option and it will include all the references that you have used in this particular document. So in Google Doc also, you can easily cite any particular document. You can easily create your bibliography in Google Docs as well. Now, one more option that is available in Google Doc is Explore. Now, what is this Explore option? Let's say I am working on a particular Google Doc. Now, this Explore option is available to us under the Tools menu. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay, no, sorry. I'm so sorry. This Explore option is available to us here only. A shortcut is there on the right hand side, bottom corner. See, this Explore option is here, a box with a star. Now I click here and I click on the Explore option. Now side by side, it will ask me that what you want to search. Let's say I want to search about Google Docs. It will show you all the web sources. It will show you all the web sources for Google Docs. And you can simply, click cite from here. It will cite the same menu as a footnote. If you, let's say, you want to, you know, search here, you want to provide a footnote here that this particular thing you have taken from a particular web source and you want to cite that source as a footnote, so that you can do by going on the Explore option. If I go here, let's say on the citations, now let's say I again go on the Explore option. It will ask me what you want to explore. Let's say I want to explore this particular line. So I am just copying this particular line and I'm pasting here that I want to explore this particular option, that from which web source it has been taken. So it will show you appropriate web source. You can simply click on the site, on the double exclamated commas here, and it will cite this particular web result as a footnote here. So it is very easy to create footnotes by using the Explore option in Google Docs. Some more options very quickly: text styles and inserting table of contents. Now in Google Doc, like in Google Microsoft Word, we have the option of creating texts in different styles. Let's say I go here. Now this text style option is available to you here only. When you click on the normal text button here, just below the format option, this normal text available to us. And here you can, insert, let's say I have written here, title. This is my heading 1. This is my heading 2. And let's say I have some content here below this heading. Now I want Google Doc to give my title and heading a particular format. So you simply select the word title, you go click here and you apply title. So what it will do is it will give it a particular set formatting. आपको बार बार formatting यहाँ पे we don't need to change the formatting here again and again. I selected heading 1 and I want it to apply it here, heading 1. I selected heading 2 and I want it to apply it to heading 2. Now it has two advantages. Advantage 1, you don't need to do the formatting again and again. It will give you a set formatting. Let's say you want to give this particular option. Again, you want to give it heading 1. So you select heading 1 and it will give you heading 1 formatting. So this formatting in this formatting will be same. Another benefit of this particular option is when you click on this outline on the right left hand side, you see this document outline button is available. When you click on this document outline, whatever you have selected as a title or heading will be available here. So you click on title and it will take you to title. You click on heading and it will take you to heading. This feature is very useful when you are working on a large document. Let's say you are working on a 10 page or a 100-page document and you want to go on one particular heading. So you can do it simply by clicking on document summary and by going on by scrolling the headings from here. Just keep this thing in mind. This heading feature will be available only and only if you have selected the particular text and you have given these headings from this style menu. If you have considered it as a normal text and you have not given it any heading or any title, this document outline feature will not appear here. Okay, one more benefit of this is by giving these headings, you can simply insert table of contents. Now, to do this, you click on the insert menu, you go to table of content and you click here. You see this table of content is appeared here along with the page number written here. Since all the things on first page, so that is why it is appearing like this. So it will show you all the headings and it will show you all the page numbers. So your table of content will appear automatically. You don't need to create it manually. Again, very useful for those doing their PhDs. You can simply, the entire thesis you can write. You can select the headings by going on the style menu and you can simply go on the insert option and you can simply create your table of content. Now, all these features are available in Google Doc that we have just discussed. Now, all these features that we have discussed were by going on a blank document. One more feature, one last feature which I quickly want to show you is that now whenever you create a new Google Doc, whenever I click on the new option, whenever I create a new Google Doc, it also shows me that I can create a Google Doc from an existing template. Right now, whatever I have shown you was on a blank document. I can also work on an existing template. Now, when you will go on existing template, you will see that Google Doc has already created lots and lots of templates for us, lots and lots of formats for us on which we can simply work. Let's say I want to create my resume. So I just, go in the template gallery and I just search here. Maybe I will get something related to resume. Yes, it has an option of CVs and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resume options are available to me. Whenever I open a template, let's say I have opened a template All the formatting is done by default here. I just need to, you see all the document outline is available to you already here. You just need to write your name. Let's say I write my name here, Rachita Agarwal. You just add your address here, you add your skill set here. So the document format is already available to you. You can work in any particular format. And believe me, Google Docs has lots and lots of templates which are available. The templates for reports, templates for essay writing, templates for letters, templates for making some lesson plans, again very useful for teachers. So you can work on existing templates as well. When you can see meeting notes, project proposals, brochures. So all the templates are available with Google Doc already. You can simply open a particular template, you make the changes, and you are good to go. So that is Google Doc from my side. I now request the participants to share their queries. You can type your queries on the chat box. Okay, anytime the WhatsApp group is open to all the participants. Anytime you can ask your queries on the WhatsApp group and would be happy to take up your queries. The YouTube link, the recorded link will also be available to you. So you can watch the video again and again, and then you can take down notes or queries. I request Arham to kindly share the feedback form on the chat box. The feedback form which Arham will share will be for both the modules, that is for session 1 which Aditya sir took, and this for this particular session as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to thank all the dignitaries, all the resource persons, and of course, all the participants for participating and making this program a huge success. Some announcements. We will meet tomorrow on the same platform with the same link at 10:30 sharp. Participants are requested to join the meeting at 10:20 a.m. please. We have also shared the link for the feedback form in the chat box. All are requested to fill the form. Kindly note it is compulsory to do so. Thank you very much and have a very nice day ahead.